Hi, and welcome back to Diatonic Dissection, where we crack open music to see what makes it tick. In this video, we'll be looking at Guide and Evolution from the Pokemon Red Blue soundtrack composed by Junichi Masuda. We'll be looking at two pieces in the video as they're both very short. Obligatory things: subscribe, ring the bell, comment, like, and share to gain the favour of the algorithm gods. If you want the sheet music and tabs from this and previous videos, as well as future videos, then head on over to the Diatonic Dissection Patreon, patreon.com/Diatonic Dissection. It's just $2 a month. For gear, we have an Ibanez RGD MS8 8-string guitar, a Dingwall NG3 6-string Combustion bass, a Korg Cross 2 keyboard, a Neural DSP Quad Cortex for the effects, and it's all recorded in Reaper. Now, let's get started with the music for Guide. The tempo is 150 BPM and the key is A major. As always, we'll start with the chords and then go down into the individual parts. The chords for Guide are mainly based around the root. For 3 bars, it goes root to another chord and then back to the root for the next. In the 4th bar, however, it starts on the 5th and then goes back to the root. Then the whole sequence of chords repeats as the melody is very short. After the introduction for Melody 2, which is just a group of sequential notes in groups of 3 and 2, you have an E major 7 arpeggio. So, for you guitarists out there, pretend you're spring cleaning and get sweeping. After that, there are more arpeggios, but thankfully, they are half the speed of the first one. Melody 1, as it's the counterpoint, you will find yourself playing the lower part of the intro, and it is followed by an inversion of the same E major 7 arpeggio from Melody 2. The rest of the part will have you doing staccato backing it, so keep them tidy. The bass part for Guide is very similar to the part in Melody 1, as it's mostly staccato notes following the same rhythm. And that's it for Guide. Because it's so short, let's talk about the music for Evolution. Because the music for Evolution is so short, the chords video will feature all 3 parts played together. Both of the melody parts are not very complicated at all. For Melody 2, it's mainly alternating between G and B and an ending on an A or a B. Most of these notes are all staccato, so keep it tidy. Melody 1 follows the same pattern throughout, unlike Melody 2. It alternates between C and G and always ends on an F sharp. Again, it's staccato. The bass part is very similar to Melody 2. It alternates between A and D and ends on either an A or a B. As with other parts, most of the notes are staccato. And that's it. 2 very short pieces of music stretched out into several minutes of unnecessary analysis. As always, leave a like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and commit tax fraud in the name of the algorithm gods. If you want the sheet music or tabs for this, then sign up over at the Diatonic Dissection Patreon, patreon.com/Diatonic Dissection. I hope that you've enjoyed the video and found it interesting/entertaining.